The Lil Tay Situation is disturbing by JAMARI. Yes, it is. Y'all remember Lil Tay? Y'all know who Lil Tay is. The little young little girl who used to flex with money, with her parents' money and everything, and it was found out she was actually being forced to do all that. She recently made an OF. She just turned 18 and made over $1.5 million in 5 hours. Ain't about the money that she made. It's about the motherfuckers who paid. Y'all nasty, bro. JAMARI is here to detail the full situation, so let's hear what he has to say. Without further ado, let's get it.
So Lil Tay has always been a mystery online. For those of you who don't remember, back in 2016 to 2018, there was this little girl dubbed Lil Tay.
Damn, it was that long ago?
Viral after she made countless videos flexing cars, money, and designer items.
2016, 2018.
Lil Tay, the youngest flex of the century. I'm only 9 years old.
9 years old.
All y'all broke haters. This female kitchen is bigger than your whole entire living room, and I got 4 more houses. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent. And see,
Oh my God, bro.
everything here would be designer. Gucci, Louis, Versace.
Now, eventually it would leak that someone was essentially coaching her behind the scenes.
Yeah, her brother.
Outlandish things.
Bro, wait. Go back and say like, no, you broke ass bitch.
Lil Tay be popping
Lil
on
Clout.
right now.
No. Redo. You need to be like more ignorant. You have to be like,
Be more ignorant.
ooh, Lil Tay out here.
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say?
That is when everyone saw behind the curtain, and the girl more or less disappeared after her mother, father, and brother started catching a lot of flack from people saying this was a form of abuse.
Right?
Personally, I think that her brother was the one behind the persona, but it's kind of...
Yeah, it was her brother. I thought, right?
Then 2 years ago in 2023, she would return once again with another attempt to garner clout.
Yeah, when she popped up on Constant that stream.
Fake their own deaths to try and create some buzz around the Lil Tay brand.
The teen rapper whose
I didn't know she faked her death, or they faked her death.
online in 2018 has passed away.
Once this was outed as a hoax where they said they got hacked apparently.
Oh my
Her
God.
flexing, shit-talking ways.
5 years and y'all still broke. The GOAT is back. 5 years and I'm still the youngest one out.
Oh
Y'all
my
internet
God,
me
bro.
When I was 9 years old, talking all this shit when you don't fucking know me. So stop fucking talking. You did not come up. You had 5 years to come up and you didn't.
She also spent
God
saying
damn,
how
bro.
her dad was a horrible person, that he was allegedly posting man looking for woman ads on Craigslist, feeding her a diabolical diet, making her wear
What the fuck?
clothing, and that basically both he and his girlfriend needed to be investigated
Damn.
by CPS due to her horrible living condition.
I seen something about
was her
that.
explanation as to where she had been. Other than that, she was still chasing clout, dropping bullshit music, and with these latest antics, it really just shows the disgusting
Come on,
nature
bro.
of our current society. And though these tweets have now been deleted because they were against Twitter's TOS,
Lil Tay
I
be
did
popping.
screen grab them because I knew they were going to be important in the future. As
Wow, so you grabbed them way back then?
Kind of came across my
Well, good
radar
foresight.
when I saw this tweet. If this post gets 10k likes, I'll seriously consider making the OF. And I'm sure a lot of you in your head right now are thinking, well, how old is Lil Tay? It seemed like just a couple years ago, she was a very small girl.
I swear.
Turns out time does fly, and this was actually posted 6 days before her 18th birthday.
Uh-huh.
It seems like she's essentially been planning on having a very similar rollout as the Catch Me Outside band girl, who was also teasing a pay-for-play link on the days leading up to when she would be legal age to do that.
You recently started an...
She got rich as shit overnight.
Is it true you made over $1 million in your first 6 hours?
Yes.
That shit's crazy,
This was
bro.
also her bio this time, where she says, should I drop the link on my 18th birthday?
Like, bro.
June 29th? Then she got even bolder with her messaging, sharing a photo that I'm going to have to censor of Sabrina Carpenter posing nude on a Rolling Stone.
Removed her from the photo.
And she's once again asking, should I remake this on my OF if I make one on July 29th?
She was hyping it up,
She would
bro.
pretty much continue with her ad campaign.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every male has been counting down to it.
Every male?
Telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18. Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
I mean, I won't
You know
lie
you
to
gonna
guys.
do it.
Anyone who was counting down to this, like they had a little timer set on their phone, needs to be investigated by the FBI.
Bro, you fucking super freaks Also, the poll actually had most people saying don't drop the link. But they're probably gonna say that was mostly women. All the dudes were saying drop the link. Hey man, to all the dudes that was saying fucking drop the link. You see the face she making right now? It look like she making a face. Yeah, bro. Like, come on, dog. It's not about her being 18. 18 is legal. That's the legal age you need to be to making OnlyFans. They're technically not committing any crimes, but bro, like to sit back and wait for Lil Tay to turn 18, they was sitting there with their credit cards in hand. They couldn't wait to spend that bread. Over $1.5 million in OnlyFans money. The second she turned 18, well, 5 hours later, that's about how much she made. It's crazy. She's crazy. These motherfuckers out here giving us a bad name. The dudes out here giving us a bad name, bro.
To this, like they had a little timer set on their phone, needs to be investigated by the FBI. She would then run a poll asking this same question, and 2/3 of the people said don't drop that link, don't ruin the rest of your life. Because honestly, once you go down that path, people are just going to look at you in a certain way. It's going to be very hard to get respect in other realms of your life. Just ask someone like Mia Khalifa.
Bro, that's funny. I was literally about to just say her name. Like, y'all know who Miss Khalifa is, bro. Y'all know what she's known for, what she got famous for. She wants like to be known and respected for another thing now, but it's like you messed up because not only did you do what you did, you were literally the #1 person on a certain website for the longest time, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure if you go to that website and look at the rankings, she's probably still in the top 10 to this day, and she hasn't recorded a video in eons. So like, that's who you are trying to make people forget that you were. People ain't gonna forget that. You did that. You don't ain't no point of running from your past. You might as well just, hey, you might as well just hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? Embrace it. Cause that's you.
Who spent, I believe, only a couple of months in the corn industry, and she's noted multiple times how
only a couple months
destroyed her from a mental standpoint, and also really limited her future career opportunities.
Became the biggest motherfucker in that shit.
Saying shit that has no correlation. So I'm mature enough to get death threats at 9, but not mature enough to launch an OF at 18. And this whole behavior would actually get her account suspended for around a week.
Wow.
But on Elon's Twitter, nothing is really forever, so she would find her way back to all the sick.
Look at the people in the comments talking shit.
I'm 18 now, where are all the pay pigs?
Like, look at her, bro.
So ironic, because for years she was out here calling everyone broke, saying that they needed to get like her and get their bag up. And then the very second that she turns 18, the very second that she's eligible to do this shit, she's taking that dirty money, baby.
She wanted it.
Going on.
And they gonna pay it.
Youngest link of the century. Mark your
the youngest link of the century is crazy.
And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch.
And I just have the feeling
bro.
that
Who's holding that camera?
To stop her from doing this. But I would say
they don't give a
sensible
fuck.
People would not suggest making this type of life-altering decision the very second that you can. Especially
like, goddamn,
modern day avenue.
You ain't gonna do something else first?
You can still make money. And
he's gonna jump right into it.
Her loser brother is still the one behind this entire fiasco.
If her brother behind it,
this was apparently during one of her Instagram live streams. And keep in mind, guys, this shit is just all for promo.
Why are you on live and telling people you're gonna drop a fucking link?
So I'm just gonna disappoint everybody that's been waiting since 2023 and even 2018 by not.
Bro, what in the?
She really said everyone who's been waiting since 2018.
Waiting since 2018.
Doing the math correctly, 7 years ago. You know,
right.
She was 11 years old. I don't know. I just can't help but have a little bit more faith in humanity as the days go by.
By not.
Bro, what in the American?
So every time it's restored, it gets destroyed again.
What? Everything is about the bag. You're just mad that you're broke. You're mad that no.
Oh my God, bro.
Before your 18th birthday and said, hey, we'll give you 30 to 40 mil to drop a link. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, that's some cap.
30, 40 mil.
40 million.
Right?
To drop a link. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if her sick fuck of a brother wasn't the one recording the content.
That's a flex. That's a flex. It's not.
I think 30. I think
getting
30
good
M's
grades,
is a flex.
contributing something to society.
I get good grades from school.
Y'all acting is ass. I just want to say that this was not good. Y'all ain't even self-acting right, bro. Y'all stuttering and stumbling over your goddamn word. I got it. Come on, man. Y'all could have at least did a better job. This is clearly just promo. This shit ain't no fucking argument for real.
Dead ass?
Bro, get the.
Are we dead ass? The link is dropping whether you want it or not.
Get off alive.
She then would go on to say,
Ass.
I did it, link in bio, all content shot at 12:01 on my 18th birthday.
Bro.
And then she posts this picture where she's wearing this shirt that says corn star in training. I mean, I guess I just don't really see why some people like get off on this type of
Corn star in training. So you just ain't gonna attempt to do shit else. You just gonna jump right into it. You doing that, and now you just that's the path you want to take because it pays. And motherfuckers gonna pay you money. You don't give a fuck how nobody look at you. You don't give a fuck about how you gonna be looked at for the rest of your life. You just want that bread, huh? You ain't gonna do nothing else. You ain't gonna attempt to do something else. That shit's crazy. Nah, listen, it's just a shirt. So maybe it's just a shirt. Maybe she'll actually mean that. But goddamn, bro. Come on, man.
thing. Like they want to see the girl's birth certificate to make sure they can goon to her the second she turns 18. They want the fucking hospital records. And I'm telling you guys, this shit is just so PDF coded. Where she says, freshly 18, please don't tell my mom. My
Come on,
18th
man.
birthday exclusive shots at 12:01, only available for 24 hours. And it's just one of those things where I
On
don't
some
care if
birthday
it's
suits.
technically
Fuck out of
legal.
here.
This is just a disgusting thing for not only her to do, but obviously for everyone who goes and subscribes to this or looks forward to this type of thing. To me, it's like you were just so unbelievably down bad. And
Sitting
you
there with
think
credit
it was
card in one hand,
this
dick in the other hand, waiting to pay that money.
such a slippery slope. But apparently, guys, I'm the crazy one, because she says she made $1 million in 3 fucking hours.
Oh my God.
$1 million, Lil Tay just broke the fuck out of OF. And it's just so funny to me that this has now become something to, like, be proud of. There's, like, a sense of accomplishment. And
It
in the
shouldn't
modern
be.
day, there's also this sense like, oh, if it's making money, it's okay. Look, she made $1 million.
Yep, that is literally the definition of selling your fucking soul. But that's how everybody justifies it. Hey, man, she making money. As long as she making money, hey, you shouldn't be able to say shit to her. You really just jealous because you ain't making the money. It's certain shit that takes precedent over making money. Like, making money ain't the end all be all, bro. I understand you got to make money to live in this world, but like, you're required to get an income. But dog, it's just certain shit that you shouldn't be willing to do for a dollar bill, bro. That shit is just crazy to me, dog. Motherfuckers don't care no more, though. Motherfuckers don't care. It's worse. It's worse than it's ever been.
While everyone else is slaving away, they can't even pay their bills, they don't even have a place to live, they can barely afford the groceries, and then she just has life on easy mode. And then she finally shares all the money she made in apparently 3 hours. And she shares these alleged numbers where she got around $500,000 from personal messages.
Yep, because on OnlyFans, you can have content, you can lock it. And when you send messages to people that subscribe, which is like an automatic process, I'm assuming, they can like pay to unlock certain shit. So on top of the subscription money, most of them same people paid extra money in the messages to unlock content. And then $26,000 in tips.
$26,000 in tips, and $500,000 in subscriptions, totaling to over $1 million in the first 3 hours. So yeah, it's essentially just the same thing that we saw with Bad Baby a couple years back. I do think that she was even more successful in her 18th birthday OF venture. And while I'm sure some of you will disagree with me, I don't know, something about this just feels like slimy as fuck to me.
It's not, bruh.
And it's just crazy to see the now effects of someone who was exploited in their early childhood and taught all these bad lessons about life and money and flexing on people and looking down on others, has now chose to in turn exploit herself the very first chance that she gets.
You don't give a damn.
The social platform should be okay with hosting this type of message, especially if someone's trying to do this thing when they're still like 17 years old. I don't get why you would allow them to promote themselves in that way on your platform, because a lot of these tweets, they aren't going viral because people are actually sharing them. They're going viral because the new Twitter algorithm literally just chooses to put them on people's profile. All of these millions upon millions of impressions.
I be hating that shit too, bro. Like, I remember when I first found out about that shit, because on Twitter, yeah, you're only supposed to see who you follow, right? Like you see who you follow, and maybe people who are adjacent to the people who you follow. But nowadays, you can pay to get Twitter to promote your shit, like. And you can get there. I be seeing tweets and people like, yo, who the fuck is this? Get this dude off my timeline. Why are you here? I ain't never looked at your shit or anything near what you do, but you just sitting right here on my goddamn timeline. So the shit gonna get promoted anyway, bro. People gonna see it. They gonna keep on clicking that damn link. She gonna keep on doing what she doing.
I don't know. I just hope that none of y'all out there are subscribing to this type of shit. I mean, to me, it's like one of those things, like you never have a second thought as you're entering your...
If you her age or around her age, then fine, whatever. But if you was old as me, bro, 29, by the way,
to reassess my life.
get your ass up out of here.
I don't know, it's getting weird out here, guys, but thanks for watching. Let me know what y'all's opinions are down below.
Yeah, man. That shit crazy, bro. Yeah, man, it's clear that everybody in this world just don't give a fuck no more. She don't give a damn. The people paying for the subscriptions gonna give a damn. None of that shit, bro. Like, motherfuckers are sitting back, waiting for her to turn 18 so they could pay that money. In 3 hours, that means that as soon as the link went live, they was like, yeah. This shit is just crazy, dog. This shit is just crazy. Again, they're technically not doing anything illegal, but it's the fact that they sat back and waited. That's what's crazy to me, bro. They knew what she was, and it's talking about motherfuckers been out here waiting since 2018 when she was she was like 13 years old or something like that. No, because that was 7 years ago. She's 18 now. She was 11. Yeah, bro, get the fuck out of here. All right, man. That is gonna do it for this video, bro. Going over the Lil Tay situation. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about the situation down in the comment section. Even if you don't comment, I pretty much know how you feel about the situation, bro. Motherfuckers is out here tripping. Make sure you leave a like on the video before you get up out of here. Till next time, we up out of this thing. It's Dairu, we signing out. Peace.